Hello and welcome back again to the title screen of Rollercoaster Tycoon, because it is that time again that we are gonna start a new park, and that is after I've just done a marvelous time lapse, if I say so myself. Well, at least, it wasn't the best that I made, but in the end I really felt satisfied when I was finished with it, you know, because it was so long ago and I really wanted to do one, so there we have it. Now, with that behind us, let us move on to what is to be upon us, the new park. It is the fifth last park, Giggle Downs, so yeah, here we go then, huh? Pause it first, of course, straight away, and a 4-lane steeplechase ride is the centerpiece of this expanding park. The girl 1250 guests in your park at the end of year 2. Oh wow, they're actually changing the objectives. I was about to say like 1250, wow, that's low, but then again, I mean year 2, that's easy, and we what? Oh my good grief! Why do I only have 5 grand? I immediately want to know. That's not that bad, but still, I mean 5 grand, yikes. That's not good. Anyway, a steeplechase coaster. Yeah, I think I know which one they're talking about. Oh, look. Them clever sods of those devs. I was about to say, like, 4 coasters. I mean, yeah, synchronizing coasters, like, I mean, like this, you can pretty much do it indefinitely. Nah, no, not exactly, really. I mean, no, 4 is really the limit. Though, perhaps if you make like a long and a short one, and then do it like that, we do, oh, don't bring me on the idea of actually trying that, you know, a 10 synchronized stations. But man, this is clever. I wish I'd come up with this myself, but now that I see this, I am now aware of this trick. You devs, you and your clever tricks. Well, anyway, so this is the coaster then, huh? The steeplechase. I also see that we do have a few more gentle rides, but that's literally only a few. And these 4 coasters, so let's check them out. Steeplechase 3, Steeplechase 2, Steeplechase 4, and Steeplechase 1. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, really? Steeplechase number X? That's what you've come up with? After all the glorious and, well, really good naming that we did in the previous park, this is what we get. Anyway, let's open them all up and check out how good they are, or how bad. I mean, this isn't like the best type of coaster. The way that this is built is probably the best you can do it, with the underground section, a huge hill at their disposal. Yeah, if you have like the scenario making tools available, then yeah, of course you can make it optimal. Which is what this is. Now then, steeplechase 3, 2, 1, and 4. Oh my good lord. I mean, wow, okay, a 7 actually. That is really good though. And they even set it up proper, look at that. 10 minutes, wow. Okay, maybe they haven't set it up completely, but I mean, look at this. This is actually rather good. For this type of coaster, this is outstandingly good. Now, of course, this is nice, but, well, the pricing needs to be adjusted. And this Ferris wheel, how are you doing? Yeah, look, this isn't even set up at all. So that is the first thing that we need to do, you know. We need to... Oh, yikes. Oh, no. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna leave that at $1, because even though this... well, this is built this year, it already has 40 customers, and the popularity is already really low. I think if I heighten up the price, the popularity will be instantly 0. So we're gonna leave this at $1, and hopefully it will generate profit for quite a while. Now then, the merry-go-round, yeah, as I figured, also needs adjusting. There we go. 25, full tuning. 80 cents. Same story really. I am gonna leave it just as is. And wow, 33 minutes. But built this year. Yet the year isn't even a minute old. Ah man, game. Sometimes. Anyway, max people on the ride. Alright, that's set good, but I don't want unlimited rides per admission. It must be closed for that first. Well, actually, I mean, I don't think there's that many guests over there, so we will do that. Single rides, there we go. 50 cents. We'll also leave that as is. Now, I am curious though, with that pricing, is this... What? What? Oh my good lord. Really? Cash spent. Wow, you came with a lot as well, man. I mean, you had like... Wow, wait, hold on. You had 58 bucks? 85 bucks, or 85 bucks, I mean. How is... What? I'm seeing things here. First of all though, this is gonna be lowered. We are going to lower this to be free. And all those guests that paid those 50 bucks, I mean, they'll feel robbed like crazy. But I don't mind that. Now, with that adjusted, we can now crank up the pricing over here. And wait, before I do this proper, let's actually investigate what the budget is of our guests. I have a suspicion that... Oh my, 95! Wow, 75! How is it they all have 65? What? They all have 5 extra bucks now. Alright, I don't mind, I mean that's 5 extra bucks, but still, it's a bit odd that they have more money now. Oh, I already clicked on you. Yeah, same for you really, and the same is true over here, they're like 85 and all that. So it's between 95 and 65 bucks. They are quite rich, especially compared to the previous park. So we are going to charge 6 bucks for these coasters, because we can, and we will. We're gonna need the money. I mean, 1250 guests in 2 years time, that's not an easy thing. I mean, we really struggled in the previous park with just 1400, and that was over 3 years. Granted, I mean, that was in a different condition, but still. I mean, right now we start out with next to no money of our own, really. Oh man. That's the things you throw at me. Right. Now this is adjusted. Why don't we take a look at how big the park actually is? Let's check out more of what we're given to work with. It seems that this park is actually rather big. Previous park was a bit more round. This is more like a rectangle, but it's more or less of the same size. And if we only have 2 years, this will be plenty of room. Now, there is 2 things we can do to sort our cash issue. What we could do is we could sell these coasters, but we're not going to. I mean, look at what they've done. This is the first coaster of this type that I've ever seen that is actually any good. So of course we're not going to demolish it, and of course we're gonna work with it just how it is. So... Right then, well, what do we have in terms of rides? Let's check out. Oh, totally useless. Oh, well actually this one might not be. I mean the terrain, how high is it? It's 17 over there and it's 9 over there. Alright, so the difference isn't as high as I thought it would be. It just, optically it just looks as if it goes down here, but that's actually because of the coaster really. It just makes it makes you perceive this as great depth, yet there is none to be had. But now well, right, we were checking the rides and we will continue to do so. Now this might look like a royal hand dealt, but really it's not, because we already missed 3 rides. So we only have like 4 available really, because no, we're not going to build these slam down gentle rides 2 times. Now, wait for it. surprise! We have this ride. Oh wow, but look at what we're given for the rest. I mean, this is very good. Same for that one. We got a wooden coaster, steel one. I mean, for only 2 years, I don't think we will ever need to research these, so that's pretty good. This is more or less standard stuff. And we actually got you. Now I didn't build this in the last park, but I think that in this park, I think that this is perfectly suited for a very cool river ride. Well, once we got the cash for it at least, but you know, this is long, it has hills, and yeah, I can totally see this happening. Over here, it seems that we got all the basics covered. Pretty much no need to research anything. We got like 3 food stalls, because yeah, ice creams are food, they're not drinks. So yeah, we won't have any issues there. So, eggheads, I've just did an examination of what the tools are to work with. I want you to research me in those thrill rides. By the way, what's the scenery that we got? Oh, we already got Candyland and Spooky Team. Alright, that's cool. I don't think that I'll be doing much with it, to be honest. I mean, 1250 guests. Oh man, that's gonna be a challenge. One good thing, though, is that we already got 100 guests. That is, you know, the ones counting outside of the park as well. So, technically, we only need to lure in 1150 guests. That's still 1150 guests in 2 years, but well, that should be doable. Somewhat, somehow. Anyway, let's also find out how much stuff we have. Yay for understaffing. Oh man, yeah, so let's get this sorted first. You are, wow, if you are responsible for all these mode tiles, good job you. But it's enough, you don't need to do this anymore. You will be our emergency handy dude. If I see something that needs cleaning up, you are going to do that for us. So, we need to cover the rest of the park as well. Cover it in blue. Blue magic raster tiles with footprints in them, or whatever they are. Yeah, they're actually footprints. I just now noticed this as well, by the way. At first I thought it was just some kind of coloring of the grid, so it was more, you know, it had more accents and attention to it, but and now that I take a closer look, it's actually footprints. I mean, the things I discover after playing this game for 2 years, you know, and God knows how many parks further on, I still discover new things. Oh man, Rollercoaster Tycoon, why must you be so amazing? Now, I don't really know what kind of path is all the way over here, but there's definitely something. Oh man, yeah, balls. Now, well, I do think though that the 4 synchro coasters, they're gonna be tremendously helpful for us starting out and all that. Yeah, and one final one over here. I mean, basically, those coasters, they should give us enough cash flow to at least generate some cash to, well, we will be able to do some things whenever needed with because of these coasters. They're not situated at the most ideal place though. I mean, it's like here the guests come, and all the way at the very end we have the coasters themselves. But that's just how it is. By the way, where does this hook up to? I don't even see it. Let's see. Alright, so that goes all the way back, and these two are, yeah, they are indeed really at the far end. Now well, that's something we have to deal with. Now, one thing that we do need to do is we need to give each of these coasters their own fixed mechanic, and we also need a loose one. So, yeah, we're solving the economic crisis. We're hiring boatloads of staff. This park is seeing some serious personnel recruitment here. This is not ideal, but if I don't do it like this, then he won't be trapped here, so I'll be able to walk up and down. I do hope you don't crash, and if you do, then if it happens, then we are too late already. Not too late with finishing the park, but it's not much we can do. Then, you know, when it has crashed, it's kind of like, alright, it has happened. There's not much we'd like wind back the flow of time or anything. I wish I could though, but oh well. You, Mechanic 5, you got this coaster. I do believe that... man, these tiles, I mean, they're not really ideal for safety mechanic placement, if I'm honest. I mean, each and every one of them has like a massive amount of path in there. This is good though. This mechanic will stay trapped here. So he'll just walk up and down like an ice bear. So, yeah. Good. Now then, I already saw and noticed that this park, aside from the odd bench here and there, is pretty much void of any necessary interior. So that is what we're gonna build first, some pretty necessary interior. And I think that I'm gonna start out with some very needed no entry signs. Like for example, oh crap, wrong key. Over here, no entry sign. Over there, no entry sign. Yeah, right. Let's get those placed first. So, ooh, we also have jumping fountains. Oh, that's actually really nice, jumping fountains. I mean, they don't really, well, lure in more folks to the park in like the scores of 100. But they are really nice. The guests really do appreciate them. They can even have a thought about it. Like, ooh, these jumping fountains are nice. Yeah, okay, that sounds geekish, but still, it's true. I think these are all the no entry signs that we need. I can't place one here because then we also would not have any guests going towards that area. What we will do now is get ourselves some benches. Because, yeah, we need some more. I mean, especially over there at the coaster exits. Yeah. It's not that the nausea is crazy high, it's just that... Wow, it's a coaster. I mean, a coaster without benches at the exits. That is like a guarantee for work for our handy dudes. So... yeah, well, I got them to work, of course. I mean, I don't have them to just get cash and do nothing. But still, the less they have to do, the better it is, of course. We have plenty of slopes, so I'm just gonna place all these trash cans in the slopes. You know, tactical decisions and all that. Yep. And let's see. I think that's pretty much everything covered. You know what? Also light post. Because. There, that's the reason. Alright, look at that, we now have a 108 guests as well, so they do get attracted to this stuff. And yeah, no, right, pretty good. I think that if we just leave it now for 2 years, we will finish the park. Oh wait, it doesn't work like that. But well, look at this. See, this is what I was talking about. Like, these coasters, they will lure in a crap load of guests. So technically, those 1250, we don't really need to get that many. Of course, wow, oh my, there's actually a crap load coming in. Is one of these happy swords by any chance me? Do I look like any one of those? You seem to be extremely happy. And, you know, preferences aren't really that great, but you're extremely rich and happy. Guess what? You are me. Damage. There. I am now in the park. What can possibly go wrong, right? Well, a whole lot could go wrong, but... right, it looks good, except we need these facilities. So let's build a few of those. Of course we need... wait, hold on a second. Do we... ooh, clever devs. I knew it. And they left exactly one space for this information kiosk. And since our guests are very rich... here, we can charge our traditional price of 10 bucks. Because in the previous park, we did not. Now we can. And we will. Because, man, do we need the money. I think that once we have built all the shops, it's very possible that we only have like $1,000 or $2 or so to spend. That wouldn't be fun times, I tell you, but... well, we can always take out a loan. So it's not an issue, really. Now, let's get some of these bathroom facilities down there. Over there, one. Also, we're not gonna have these be free. I want money. Every possible way of extorting, charging the guests money, I will use. Oh man. It's not extortion. They pay. Because they have no choice. And then one over there. And well, there's a lot of path down here, so I could go for good measure, and you know what? I will. I mean, who knows what else we're gonna build in this park at these places, so I might as well just do it. Then we're gonna place a few of these there. I think 3 will cover the most important areas, really. Shame I can't place it there. More there. Balls. Ah no, I don't want to place it right in front of a toilet. I've done so before, but really, game, please. Ah, that would be the coaster in a way. All right, fine. There. This is from the lake. You don't want to know how the lake is filled. You don't want to know where the drains are going of that toilet, but still. We'll have you there. Then we will build we'll build a single one of each of these food things. So we'll have one burger bar. We will have one hot sausage dog stall over here, there, and then we will have one ice cream stall there. You know what? Yeah, that is a nice spot. Over here though, this is also quite nice, but I want to keep that free. That looks really good. You know, the whole tunnel and all that, I want to keep that special. So, there we are now. Did I open this up? Yeah, I did. There we are. We got the facilities covered, and as I predicted, we only have 1.5 grand right now. Not a whole lot, but look at this. There is still an absolute crap load of guests coming, and we're not charging them anything really right now. All they can do is go on our great and grand coasters. Oh man, it's gonna be amazing. However, the thing is, all the guests are in the park, and they don't really have anywhere to spend it on. So especially over here, this is the area of the park that we really need to develop first and foremost. And I think that the one thing that we need really is, well, thrill rides. But, well, you know what? Let's actually take a quick gander at the whole park again, you know, a bit of a zoomed out view. And let's plan ahead a little bit. Let's see how we're gonna handle this one, so to say. For one, I think we only need a few more fixed slam down rides over here. Only like 1 or 2, and then a few tracked rides. Like, we need another coaster that goes a little bit higher. I don't really want wooden supports over here. So it's probably gonna be like car rides, like go-karts, steel mini coaster wouldn't be such a bad thing. Over here, I do want the wooden support. So we're gonna make like a half division with this, you know, the steepler chase to be the obvious exception to the division. Ooh, the division. It's a game! Oh, wait. Anyway, we also need to do some terraforming for that. So, right now, I think our first steps should be to develop a few rides over here. So we're gonna have like one thrill ride, and then another one somewhere over here perhaps, and then maybe a water ride here. So there's at least a little bit more to do for our guests. And then we will have to build another coaster, because we already have 4. But all of these are like loose cars. And I want one with a train in it, so that we can actually generate some freaking profit. There, I said it. Right, now, well, in terms of the thrill rides, it's not like we have that much to choose from. And yeah, well, you know what, we are first going to do some terraforming over here, because we need to. Otherwise, we're not even gonna get anything done here. Alright, I need to remove the tree as well, it seems. Now this might seem like massive wasting of money, but if I want to hook up anything over here, this needs to be done anyway, so I might as well just do it right now. There. And then of course, really nice all these, oh you know what, we are actually, I should not have done that really. Yeah, let's quickly place them back. It's these, right? Yeah, they are. I didn't remove anything. No, it was all nature. They just died. Anyway, and then we will move this like that, and then we can just hook up more stuff to it. Really, not that much actually. Coming to think of it, it's only on these flat tiles. Oh, let me give this a quick rethink, because if we want more rides over here, then we're gonna have to hook them up over here. Well, here's a plan. Have a bit of a path extension going like over here and hook up like a few more rides and coasters. Ideally though, I'd have the queues directly onto this path. Same over here. We could have a one path extending a little bit and use that as a shared exit, but ideally I'd have the, you know, the queue lines hook up to this main path directly. So really we're kind of limited in terms of choice for where we're gonna build our thrill and gentle rides. They can be over here, that's not an issue, plenty of flat path. But over here it's only like, well, we can build one, and we should at least build one thrill ride. So that's gonna be this one, because it's the very first one and it's the cheapest one. And for the rest, I think coasters are what we want to build over here. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, this corner is perfectly coaster suited. Over here there's a lot more space. So I think we're gonna build this scrambler eggs over here, preferably. So yeah, let's get that sorted, right? Now, that is a 3x3 ride, so if I terraform this away, this should do it really, right? And if I'm not mistaken, and of course I'm not, the Pro Tycoon is never mistaken. Now, the exit needs to be in the center, so this is how we're gonna set it up. Oh, and we haven't even chosen any support style. Though I think the default here is wooden already, so that's what we're gonna go with. How I can see that? Well, I see that to the fences around the queue lines. Yeah, another expert thing there, huh? We can change the color of the tarmac though, since they've gone with the regular tarmac. You know what, we are gonna mix it up a little bit, though for now we're actually building queue, so it doesn't matter that much. The queue is gonna be over there. Well, I could also have that go all the way over here, though I don't really want to have that over there, so no. Let's see. These need to be gone. Let's hook this up. Now, I don't really know in terms of height, like, I believe, yeah, alright, so we're actually on the path height. And you know what, we're gonna go with red. Nice and dark red. So if I build it like this, then we could possibly hook up something else to that. Yeah, alright. I don't think that will be that much of an issue really, so all that I need to take care of is the fact that over here I don't connect it accidentally. But I'll take care of that. It's just, you know, you just need to work with the mechanics a little bit. It's not that hard. Now then, let's quickly set this one up. First of all, for this one, we can charge $5, and we damn need to do so. Ooh, now is actually bad times, because now it's gonna rain, and now we do not have anywhere for our guests to go, other than this ride, which is totally filled up. So, aside from the umbrella money, we won't be seeing that much income. So I'm thinking actually, because you know there's a lot of infrastructure already in the park, I'm thinking that perhaps a second information kiosk around this location wouldn't be such a bad idea. I might be mistaken on that one, of course, but yeah, you know, now that it's raining, we're gonna need to snatch the opportunity and quickly provide them with very expensive umbrellas so that we do have some cash. But first, we're gonna name this, and we are going to call this the Extort Squeezer. Extort Squeezer. No, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, extro dextro. There, extro dextro. Right, I don't. That is nothing really. It doesn't mean anything, but it sounds nice. So there we go. Valid reason for me. Now the rest has plain entrance style. I'm not gonna, you know, be out of character here and just, well, we're gonna do the same basically. Very original. Do the same. I know. We could go with a nice blue touch on this one. Yeah, I think this definitely has something of a blue touch to it. Good. Then we need benches here. Yeah, standard procedure as well. Benches will save, well, at least our park from vomit. And we also need a handy dude over here. Most definitely. So, oh wow. Yeah, this actually covers the entire exit path. Alright, nice. I mean, I agree. That's good. But yeah, like I said, I want the information kiosk. So we are gonna take out 5 of our 15 bucks available of loan so that we can build this. I don't think I needed to do that per se, but if I want to continue building, I definitely needed to do that. So there. Oh wait, hold on a second. I might have forgotten to click on a thing over here. There. Now, it should be that over here. Look at that. Nice. Right, so there we are. Now, we have not done a whole lot other than making a plan, checking out what we got to work with, and laying down the basics as far as, you know, interior facilities, stuff. You know, we now have a professional damage tycoon enterprise basic structure there. There, I said it. Tycoon enterprise basics. We've just laid them, and next we need to build like mad to get these. Well, only 1,000 right now, and we're still in March year 1, and that is purely from these 4 coasters. So all in all, this might not be that difficult really, other than, well, you know, the really low budget that we started on. This park might actually be easier than the previous one. If that will be true, we can only find out next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.